All right, all right, Leo. I just tried to record this and it stopped recording, so I'm sort over. I already drew the cards, and the oracle card you got was In Between Worlds. And this makes a lot of sense here, considering the fact that you have the Hermit as the main spiritual energy of the reading. Now, the Hermit is here. It's asking you, are you going to put in isolation? Are you going to, while you're isolated, are you going to put in the work? And I think the work here that's being done is the ability to control certain aspects of your own mind. And you're focusing more on being authentic with yourself, speaking authentically to yourself, thinking authentically. And this is it's almost as if your energy is being contained at the moment. And you're in between worlds because you're containing yourself. You're not allowing yourself to be overdrawn. You're containing your own energy at the moment, which is a very good thing to see. And I think this all stems from feeling like you had some deep feelings at one point that were maybe not very painful, but you wanted to put a feeling towards something like you felt good, let's say, and this feeling good made you realize that I need to hold on to this energy, and in order to hold on to it, I need to be more authentic, and I need to control my own thoughts, or my my own thoughts can be controlled through physical action or through my physical reality. And I think you're going to pass through a sense of maybe creative struggle. And I just, so natally, just so that you guys know, I am a Leo sun. So these are more of my actions. Natally, in my progressive, I'm a Virgo sun. But anyway, that's so just know that um, the energy that I'm giving is Leo energy. I grew up with it and I was raised with it. So it is a part of me, and so I just think that the energy is more being isolated, but being isolated for the sake of growth and non-isolation. I don't think isolation is good. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think that it's something that should be really thought as something that's positive, in my opinion. I think it's good for a short period of time, and it's it's sort of like you're isolated because you can't really you don't know what to do. You try doing something and maybe it doesn't work, or you might try to be creative but maybe it doesn't work, and you're just having these blocks and these blocks. And I think in order to get rid of those blocks, it's best to it's kind of best to understand where you are at the moment. And where you are at the moment is you're kind of in a place of not knowing where you are. So how the hell are you going to know what to do when you don't even know where you are? And it's kind of that situation I'm seeing, is that you're in between worlds at the moment, which is what this the oracle card is saying, is that the reason that you're in hermit mode, or the reason that you're kind of in this place of not really knowing what to create or how to create or what to do or anything, is because you don't even know where you are. And it's like you don't even really understand what the hell's going on. Like you're in this place of you're in this darkness, and I and it's like you don't want to give up, because the the empress is here in your environment, and this empress is nurturing. So instead of it being like you're in a dark abyss or void of depression or all of these negative emotions, it's more like you're inside of a womb, And this womb is what is taking care of you at the moment. So it's like you're not really lost, you're just being protected. And I think going through these feelings of maybe having to take more time to figure out what to do creatively, or having a struggle of creation, is less having to do with who you are as a person and more of what what is happening at the moment and where you are as a person. And I think the challenge here is to realize this, and to realize that you are being birthed. You're the Eon. The Eon is a child of Horus, or I think the Eon is the child. The new Eon is a child of Nuit and Horus. If I'm right, it's a these are Aleister Crowley decks. So he's the one that came up with the idea, but it's the new Eon, the new child, is born, and so it's almost like you're being birthed. And I think ultimately this is a transformative period rather than a period of failure. I don't think there's failure happening. I just think that what's happening, when you try to express yourself creatively, it may feel as though you're not going anywhere because there's so many obstacles in the way. But that's just because if you try to interact with the outside world as a baby, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to be stuck by this belly and all these entrails inside of that is surrounding you. So it's like, that may have been a poor analogy, but it's just, I think that as Leos, we need to, or I think, and I say this as I say we, but I think as Leo here in this reading, it's best to know that you are not alone and that you are not lost. And if you're watching this right now, you're not lost. And that because you hear my words and I'm saying that, and so you're not. So you just have to accept that. And ultimately it's up to you at the end of the day. So I'm in my room talking to the energy of Leo. So I'm not talking to you specifically, and I'm not interacting with you individually, but just know that when I talk about Leo, I'm talking to people that I have in my head so that I can relate better and so that I can have a personal relationship with whoever you might be. So the energies don't discriminate. They just exist within different areas of life. So if I am a Leo sun, know that I'm talking to myself here with love and respect. And so if I talk to myself in that way, then I'm talking to you in that way as well. Just a little tangent. So anyway, I shuffled these already. So the advice from the universe is the Star. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. This is a period of rebirth. This is a period of growth, and I just think that you're to focus on the struggle is short-sighted. The main thing here is to transmute this energy. And Aries had this too. And I think that's very interesting that the cardinal fire and the fixed fire both had the same thing. So the cardinal fire, their outcome, what they're doing right now is transmuting. The fixed fire is what it's doing in the future is transmuting. So it's like it just takes a little bit more time with Leos. With Aries, it's done. It's like, damn, this shit happened. I'm going to make it happen. Let's transmute. With Leos, it's a little bit more like, this happened, but I'm fixed. So I need to sit in this for a while. I need to learn it for a while. I need to understand it. And then once I understand, then internally, I can change. And then when I change internally, I can change externally. And the creative problems I might be having or any blockages I might be having are due to the fact that I am in a period of transformation. So I truly have nothing to worry about. And the challenge is to realize that it's a new eon and that new possibilities are always possible and that anything is possible. And that could be challenging for a Leo because Leos might want to say that nothing is things are things are fixed the way they are. Things are the way they are. Things are the way they will be. And the challenge here is to say what the universe is asking you, can you be more open? Can you be more available? Can you truly adopt the version of the new eon? And by that, I mean, can you truly adopt all possibilities that anything is possible? That you could become who you want to be, that you can become what you need to be. And I think that at the moment, being in limbo, being in the darkness is okay. We have nothing to worry about. All right. Blessings. Peace.